Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to talk about 40 is the new 20. What's up with the midlife crisis? So I think the midlife crisis is when a man has been putting all the sacrifices in, all right? All the work in, all the checkup in, and he gets to the age of 35, 45 or something like that. He gets to this age and he says to himself, wait a minute, who have I been living for? Have I been living for me or for my family or for whatever? Because it wasn't sure me that I saw first, right? Better example. You know, there was a day I was driving by the BQE in Brooklyn, and I was texting on the highway, right? And all of a sudden, I look up and I hit the brake like crazy because I was about to get in someone else behind, another car. And I was like, who was driving? Because I sure wasn't driving, you know? It's like texting and driving. You're not driving. Who's driving? So if I wasn't driving, who was driving? Therefore, if I'm not doing stuff for me, who am I doing it for? You know, having a family makes me prioritize their well-being, okay? One thing I believe as well is to prioritize my well-being, to be able to prioritize their well-being, okay? That's on paper though. That's on paper. Jim Rohn said that. I'll take care of me so I can take care of you, okay? And I think I'm getting to that point, you know. Of course I'll go out, I'll go in a cigar lounge, you know, stuff like that. This is the only thing I enjoy right now, cigar lounges, you know. But that's it actually. You know, I'm still going for my goals and stuff, for my achievements. And I don't celebrate wins. I maybe celebrate too much the losses because I know it's me trying. So I'm kind of feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. What I mean to say is maybe I'm going to do some stuff out of the ordinary, you know, not about cigar lounges or restaurants, you know, some stuff out there. Let's say, for example, you're thinking about buying a convertible, a red convertible. Not even something crazy, maybe a Porsche 718, you know, to get you started, you know, and maybe a new suit, you know. So that's the feeling I'm having right now. That's the feeling I have. I'm like, you know, the thing is, we realize our two lives that we have. We have the first one, which is the actual one, and the second one is when you incorporate that you're going to die. So now sometimes I feel for the me that died and did not achieve, because I may go without achieving, you know, all the crazy ass goals that I have, and because death is loss of consciousness, I feel bad for myself right now. Because as of today, all of them are not achieved. So I feel bad for myself right now. The life of sacrifice that we do as high achievers, it's taking a toll at times, you know. It's that whole being human stuff. Kind of you know, something is bothering you. And what I mean to say is, I do satisfactory stuff in order not to have a hole, not to go all the way down, okay? But now I'm gonna do some stuff that will take me up. That will do some stuff that will cheer me up, honestly. Not something just to maintain. You know, I have to upgrade, improve. I guess that's the typical red Ferrari or red Mustang. Okay, red Mustang. I was gonna say F430 Scuderia, but okay, let's keep it below 100K. You know, a red Mustang, a red Camaro. So I believe that's where that whole midlife crisis comes from. You know, I guess he's trying to be shamed by calling midlife crisis. So we're gonna call it midlife improve. All right. So midlife upgrade, midlife growth. This is exactly what it is. It's midlife, maybe less. You know, and you're feeling like, wait, I could go right now. Did I achieve a lot? Did I perfect it? I'm getting there. Okay, good. But what if I go now? Damn. It will be, I don't know if you saw that lottery video that I did. You know, check it out. The lottery guy that won like $1 billion plus, $1 billion plus US dollars, and is condemned with cancer. How about that? Check out the video. What I was saying is, when I put myself in his shoes, I'll be glad that the whole lottery money will be one of the achievements. And if I look back in my life, you know, I'll be like, at least I was doing what I wanted to do. I did it my way. I believe that's what the midlife crisis comes about. You know, let's say you had a child at 25, 25, 35 or something like that. You know, there'll come a point you like, you know, I always make sure that I go to the gym, you know, that I keep my cardio. You know, I didn't say CrossFit with a professional, even though, you know, but now, and I did the boxing thing, and times the contentment of knowing that you're doing steps towards your final achievement, final unlock, you try to unlock the steps, is good. But sometimes you just want that little piece of chocolate. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, it's bad, bro. Yeah, it's bad, it's not healthy, but I want that waffle, bro. You know, sometimes you want that waffle. Stay away from those, you know, processed foods and everything. But you know, just one time, get that salted caramel ice cream. Just once. You know, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for that salted caramel ice cream. Or not. Damn. So that's all I wanted to say. A little video about, I want to make a video about what us men feel in those moments. All right. So let me know if that resonates with you. How is your midlife growth going? You know, how is the midlife improvement going? Yeah. And then I will definitely see you on the next one. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and put a little notification bells. The hell. I will see you all later.